Hello everyone, I'm Can Cakmur. I'm a data scientist here at Gram Games, and today I'll be talking about game analytics and specifically where to start with if you have your own game. So there are a couple of ways you can start for your own game. You can either find package. There are a lot of companies who provides these kind of packages. Of course, you're gonna have to pay for most of them, but if you're not able to build your own tool, which is pretty difficult for one-man team if you're doing it yourself, there are a lot of packages out there, and you should be looking them up because most of them have different features. Not everything includes the entire package. So first, you should be deciding on whether you want to build your own tool or if you want to go with a company who provides one of these packages. Today I'm mostly going to be talking about what you should do in case you decide to build your own tool. So the first thing you need to track is the logins to the game, login events to the game, which means every time someone opens your application, you should be sending an event with the date, not specifically date, the event timestamp. You want to know exactly when it happened. We're using the Unix timestamp and we're casting it to date later on, but you can do whatever you want. You can just use timestamps as well. You want to have the timestamp of the event. You want to know who did the event. You want to specifically, if you can create your own user ID on the background, it's better, but if you can't do that, just use the device ID. It's not optimal, but creating your own user ID is gonna be difficult at the first place, because if your game is handling the stuff on the client side, well, good luck creating your unique user IDs. But if it's on the server side, you should be fine. You should already have the structure to do that. So what you need is the timestamp, event timestamp of the login event, and the user ID mostly. With only this login event you're tracking, you're gonna be able to get your DAU, your MAU, your stickiness, since you already have your DAU and MAU, the retention rates for all the dates, all the cohorts you want, and also the number of new installs you're getting every day. So this is basically pretty much enough for like the first phase of the dashboards you're gonna create. Since you're tracking daily metrics, you're gonna be able to have your cohorts and do cohort analysis with your retention rates or whatever you wanna do, whatever you wanna cohort out. And yeah, that's a good way to start. So in this first phase, you might run into some problems. That is perfectly normal. That's what everyone who does game analytics go through. Your unique user IDs might not be unique. A bunch of different users can be grouped in the same user ID. If you're handling these events on the client side, is easier to hack. So there might be people who are trying to hack your game. Well, that is gonna happen on the server side as well, but server side is easier to not specifically handle, but it is more difficult to hack, let's say. You might be getting corrupted data, but you can always filter those out once you have the data itself. You might be missing some data, but this is what everyone goes through, and phase by phase you're gonna be able to clear this problematic events and get more stuff. You can face with similar problems or other problems of this case, but you should keep in mind that this is what everyone who deals with game analytics goes through, and you'll be able to find a solution eventually. Don't feel bad if you come across these problems. We had the same problems here at Gram and we were able to solve it. We actually have our own analytics school called Servogram, and you should definitely check it out. There's a video on it on our blog as well. And in case you're wondering what tools we're using on the backend, most of our products are on Amazon. We're using Redshift for our data warehouse, and for the ETL processes, we're using Elastic MapReduce. By the way, we launched our new office in London, and there's going to be production there. So there are new games coming up. There's a new office, and we're always in need of good BI people, good data people. So in case if you're interested, if you have the experience and if you're experienced with data, definitely let us know, and you should definitely be applying and working with us. That video is gonna be more technical, so yeah, in case you wanna check it out, definitely go check it out. It should be in the description, or you should be seeing on the screen. Ne abarttım, ne konuştum be?